Good evening and welcome to Real Talk with Tamara. As you guys come into the room, please hit the like button. Also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I hope that you guys are doing okay on this evening. I know that I am. I always express the importance of hitting the like button because the like button helps to keep the video in the algorithm. So, like, share, subscribe, comment, all of those good things, okay? To help the video out. Okay, I wanted to do a little short video. Y'all know I wasn't on for a week, and so I'm thinking about all those things that I had wanted to talk about that I did not really get the opportunity to talk about. I wanted to wait until I got back on this channel, and I had wanted to talk about BEO Lil Kenny, right? And we know that BEO Lil Kenny just came home, and with him just coming home, I that was my first time hearing of BEO Lil Kenny, and there were a lot of people talking about how BEO Lil Kenny was hard, and you know, he was one of the ones that was up next with CEO Jizzle, and they knew that he was going to take off, and a lot of people. Of course, people kind of watched that. It seemed like there was some issues that he was having with Moneybag Yo and all of them, because when he got home, he was met with Kenny Money, Stupid Duke, and Jizzle, and all of them. And so a lot of people, okay, on the internet was saying, we hope that Daddy O, Young Dolph's label, snatch him up, and a lot of folks were saying, that would be a good grab. They really want Daddy O to snatch him up, and hey, he will be a good addition to Pre. It seems because he has already has some sort of affiliation with people that are affiliated with Pre. So then, folks started it seems like Gucci Mane, who they say is was really cool with Young Dolph, started to um have a courtship with him. He was very interested in him. He saw the talent. And then we started seeing where, they did a song and stuff together. I am, for some reason, child, it's easier for me to get into Facebook. Okay, and here he is right here. I hope that this is his real page. Okay, BEO Lil Kenny. That's him right there with Gucci Mane, and that's him right there. And a lot of people say they're enjoying his song. The song that he has with Gucci Mane is pretty cool. I was looking at him on Instagram earlier with his daughter. Had his daughter in the store, and he was letting her buy anything that she wanted. And it's always good to see where these young men, a lot of what they do, I know they do for their children, and to with hopes of putting themselves in better situations and things of that nature. I don't know how long BEO Lil Kenny had been in jail for, but like I said, when these young dudes are talented, they get out, they want to explore all of the possibilities that comes with making them successful as it relates to rap and things of that nature. And BEO Lil Kenny got out, and uh people were saying Pre hope was in hopes that Pre was gonna snatch him up. And then a lot of people started saying, well, they thought Gucci Mane was gonna get him, and I was like, I hope not. And I don't have anything against Gucci Mane, but I just, when I see the abundance of talent that comes from out of the Memphis area, I certainly hope that somebody like Daddy O would sign them, teach them the independent route. BEO Lil Kenny has a different kind of drive. And the reason I say that is I've kind of looked at his Instagram, and BEO Lil Kenny um, um, he's disciplined in certain areas. I see him on the treadmill, which is it speaks when you see people getting on the treadmill, things of that nature. There's some type of structure, a technique, that um I don't know. It kind of it lets you peek into what their drive is, right? Um, and you could tell that the young man has a strong drive now. And the reason I say I didn't want Gucci Mane to sign him is because we got Kato two times that's over there with Gucci Mane, and Kato two times is very talented, but sometimes I feel like some of these people, because of all of the abundance of talent that's in the Memphis area, they hurry up and sign them. I don't know if it is a strategy to sign them and not do a whole lot with them, or so because a lot of these people that sign them, they're artists themselves, or what, to hey, I listen. I don't have no issues with Gucci Mane. I just didn't. I would have just preferred that, and I know it's not my call, and it's according to what works best for the artist. But I just would have preferred that Daddy O had signed them. I really, just like I feel the same way about Jizzle. I didn't want to see BEO Lil Kenny get away. And I think with his affiliation with like Stupid Duke and Kenny Money and all of them, the affiliates of Young Dolph's affiliates, I think it would have been safer. Lil Kenny has been into jail, and I don't know if he knows how wicked the record industry is, and how a lot of these people have they're connected with each other, right? How connected they are. Like he's got issues with Moneybag Yo at this point, maybe with Gotti, and how he is a threat, and how when they get with these record companies, they immediately put insurance on them, so it would be nothing for the wrong person that already has a connection with some of his enemies to sign him with hopes, and set him up with hopes of getting the insurance money anyways. And then to some of his opposition, their competition is gone, and I guess quote unquote they're op, right? And so that's one of the reasons why I didn't. I would have preferred for them to stay up under the umbrella of Daddy O, where I feel like it's safer. And you have to work harder when it's independence. But I definitely don't trust QC. Okay. And I've been kind of looking at them sideways because they got Gloss over there, who lyrically is better than Glorilla. And I don't be wanting to pit the girls against each other because I want to see both of them do well. But if you look at that, they're not doing a whole lot with Gloss, and Gloss is hard. Okay, Gloss is hard. She's got a sex appeal about her. You would think that she would be out there more, that they would be doing more with her. I don't like how they did with Takeoff. When Takeoff was down there in Houston, you had whoever it was that was over QC hollering about it was an accident before anybody ever even knew that. Damn investigators, Houston PD was still investigating. They said they trying to see what was going on. He talking about it's a freak accident. How he know what it was? I mean, it just I don't know. It just seems like it was some, I don't know. I don't trust that label. I really it really bothered me, especially when you see him with his daughter. You see him, hungry. He's got the talent. A lot of people are talking about how hard he is and how he's going to do well. So it bothers me when I feel like some of these young men are signing for some of these record heads to try to set them up. Okay. And so, like I said, we're gonna be watching that because I know they say that QC is on, I guess, by this man right here. He looks like a Western or Eastern or whatever you call him. And I don't mean no harm when I say that, a Easterner, okay? Because I think we are Western people, so a Eastern person, right? Um, yeah, and I'm not racist or anything like that, but let me just say this because they got life fucked up. When and I'm gonna go back to Boosie, and I know Boosie has to pay for a lot of what he has done, but it is in no way, shape, or form okay for, and I'm talking about these black ass motherfuckers too, that got that slave mentality to think that they can sign these young men and get rich and create generational wealth off of their insurance. I don't. It ain't on. Regardless of how many issues Gazi has with Boosie, Boosie gonna have to pay for the dirt that he's done. But guys, he can't come into our community and create generational wealth with insurance money or with hits or things of that nature off of black men. It sure ain't okay. This man right here can't do it either. And Gotti them and Moneybag Yo them can't work with some of these labels. See, that's what these artists have to worry about when these record heads they feel like they're gonna come out on top anyways with all that insurance money that they're able to put on them. So but it ain't okay for Moneybag them to get with some of these record heads and set up these little dudes, because number one, they know they probably slick fear him. Okay, so they feel like we got our threat out the way both ways. He's a threat musically, okay, and he's a threat out in the street because he ain't scared of nothing, right? So, hey, he signed with them. I do wish him the best. I want to see him go up, but we got to let them know that we watching him. Okay, he is a human being, and if anything happens to him, then what's gonna have to happen is that QC, they already almost out of business. Hell, what they doing signing folks to make money off of insurance policies. Okay. So it ain't okay if something happens to Kenny. If something happens to little Kenny, it's gonna be some repercussions. See, there has to be repercussions. We have to organize and let them know you don't create generational wealth off of these black folks and their talent. Number one, you already robbing them blind, but you want to get rich quick. So yeah, the people have decided, especially within this industry, especially when they get over here to the United States and start building these record labels and hijacking the black community, the way to go up quick is insurance money. Okay, so what we got to do is watch it, and nothing better not happen to him. Okay, because if something happened to him, QC over with, and then there has to be some repercussions. Okay, that label, they could never, whoever it is that is up there that owns that label, they can never. First of all, that label will become defunct, and they would never be able to work up under another label, because if they start another one, then we ain't gonna support no artists on it. Okay, see, that's the way that we teach folks that you ain't gonna play with the black community. Now, hey, as I know people say, well, Lil Boosie did this there. What we have to do is we have to handle stuff like that quietly within our own community. We don't let people come into our community and treat our black men, even though they ain't worth a damn, a lot of them. Okay, and create generational wealth. We deal when they ain't worth the damn like that, then we quietly deal with it in our own community. We don't let other people come in. They're not gonna let you come in and do it in their community. Okay. But I got into something else because y'all know I be getting mad. Let me get back to Lil Kenny, okay? Because I want to see Lil Kenny do good. I think Lil Kenny is gonna do good. Everybody talk about how hard Lil Kenny is. I just didn't want to see him sign with QC because I want to see Daddy O sign him. Okay. Now we can't let Jizzle get away, Daddy O. You done let Lil Kenny get away, but I want QC to know we're gonna be watching him, and nothing better not happen to Lil Kenny. But I know Daddy O better not let CEO Lil Jizzle get away. Because when we have talent like that, this because if Young Doc would have snatched him up just like he would have snatched up Lil CEO Jizzle. Okay, and not let all of these people sign these dudes that could be good on paper route. Okay, and then something ends up happening to them, right? Not and just I mean they would. It's not like they're signing anybody. Okay, these are dudes that are hard. Right? These are dudes that are hard, But like I said, I saw him, he's spending time with his little girl, and let me see. Yeah, he's spending time with his little girl and in the store, buying his baby and stuff up, everything. And I know that makes him feel good. But I want him to keep his eyes and stuff open, child. Just keep his eyes open. Because a lot of times they be so into the music that they don't pay attention to anything else. They go, I'm just being to my music, and which it would be good if they could. But I mean, he's street, he understand. But as far as the music industry is evil, right? Hold on, let's see what's going on here. This. Okay. That look like Big Unc or somebody. That is Paper Route Big Unc. Okay. But anyways, you guys, I definitely wanted to talk about that. But BEO Lil Kenny, he'll do good. He already is doing good. He's hard, very talented. But he need to keep his eyes open because Moneybag them QC. I mean, I'm just gonna have to call it like it is. They suspect to me. I don't trust them, and I don't want it to be a situation where they're trying to set him up so that they can get the insurance money and for his ops to be able to get to him. I definitely don't want it to be that, okay? Because it's a lot of that's going on, okay? But anyways, I want to talk about that. Shout out to BEO Lil Kenny. I'm glad, I wish him much success. He just got out of jail. I definitely wish him much success, okay? But anyways, I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like to support the channel, you could definitely support the channel via Cash App, okay? Talk with you guys later.